Hi everyone, how are you? David here. Hope you're all well. This is You First Weekly number 28, and this week I'm building on the video we posted last week around the 12-month reflections on COVID from members of the Below the Line team, and I've asked Ian, Gerry, and Miriam in our gang just to offer their take on the last 12 months and what they've learnt, where they're at, and what they have found that has helped them cope and contribute as well as possible during the last year. But before that, I just wanted to offer my own take on the last 12 months. And I suppose there's two or three things that jump out for me. The idea of DNA is something I really did grab onto pretty early on in the lockdown, and it's just something that has got more powerful and stronger for me, particularly when we started introducing things like compass setting, and that has become a real regular practice for me. And I want to thank Paul in our gang for really offering the idea out there and for leading us through it so well over the last couple of months, and to you, the members of the Below the Line community who've dialed in and joined us every Monday and Thursday morning. Similarly, press pause on Fridays has been really, really magical, hugely beneficial and helpful to me. A really authentic and vulnerable space online. Who would have thought it? That has taught me a huge amount, just by virtue of how it is challenged and pushed me at times, and also, just been being in the presence of some incredible stories and some incredible sharing. So again, thank you to you all for that. And the last thing, I suppose on a personal level, something that has really helped me on a physical front has been intermittent fasting, which I started last November, really on foot of too much chocolate after Halloween and not being as mobile throughout 2020 due to a bad back, and that has been a real game changer for me. So if you don't know what it is, essentially it's about restricting the time you start your eating and finish it. So I'm now kind of eating between 4 and 5 hours a day. So I start eating at about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, and I'm generally done by about 6 o'clock. And that has been really, really great for me. I've lost a little bit of weight that I put on. I've seen my body shape change. I've seen my energy change. I've seen my relationship with food change, because I would have been, and still can be sometimes, kind of a stressy eater. But when you're restricting your eating, it does make a huge, huge difference. So those are just a couple of things from me. Stick around for the rest of the video. You'll see the rest of the guys. Thanks for watching as always. See you next week, and all the best. Bye-bye.
Hi there. I just want to share my lessons from almost a year in lockdown as a small business owner, as somebody that coaches people who are in the world of elite sport and business, and as a new dad. It has been challenging on many fronts, but also opened up great opportunities. What have I learned? I suppose the most important thing is focus on what you can control, which is your inner world. When the outer world is particularly in a case of instability or uncertainty, then more than ever we need to be in a place of absolute certainty and absolute calm and absolute balance in our inner world. So more and more in the last year, I focused on my own self, my own well-being, my own mindset, making sure that that inner world was a place of strength, stability, calmness and focus. And I really believe for all of us, when our inner world is one of strength and balance, then we have a great capacity to move and bring that into the outside world. So really that was my biggest lesson. I worked on myself, my own mindset, my own energy levels more than ever. I focused on the process. I think that's so important. It's often thrown around as a cliche, but it so is. You focus on the moment right in front of you. Sometimes you got to bring it right back to the day. And on each event, each moment, each day, you got to focus on W.I.N, what's important now. And I think the more we get the moment right, the more we get the day right. And we keep doing that consistently, turning up in the right way with the right mindset, prioritizing what's singly the most important thing and executing that. I think the more we do that is the more we know the future take care of itself. So that's me, that's my inside. Focus on the process, work hard on your inner world and create an inner world of strength, calm and resilience. That's my lesson from a year in lockdown.
Welcome to my new office. This is me on the foothill of the Sugarloaf. Behind me is my meditation rock where I come to first thing in the morning, covered in a beautiful rainbow today. I'm just about to meet a client now and go for a walk. And this is where we walk to. You can see the path behind me bringing us into the mountains. So if COVID has taught me anything, is that even in lockdown we don't have to be locked in. And even as the world shuts down, it can open up, as it has done for me. So with blessings and love, it's just been amazing. What a day. What a life.
Hi everyone, Miriam here. Just want to share my greatest lessons and learnings and potentially blessings from living a year in lockdown. I have had a huge year of transition and change. I became a mom in April 2020. So navigating that transition from maiden to motherhood, along with the transition of a global pandemic, has brought with it many lessons and learnings and blessings. The biggest one, or the biggest tip or two that I suppose has really helped me transition and navigate this period in my life has been the process of reframing, and has been the process of coming back to the here and now, finding gratitude in the small things, finding my blessings, finding the extraordinary in the ordinary, and finding the magic in the mundane. There is blessings and miracles everywhere to be found. And if you were struggling, or if I was having one of those days where you were maybe feeling a little bit more overwhelmed or stressed or anxious, I would anchor my 2 feet on the ground, pause, take a deep breath, place my hands on my heart, bow my head towards my heart, and come back to what am I grateful for, what are my blessings. I'd look into my child's eye, see the beauty, see the magic. I would get to the sea, jump in and refresh, realign, recalibrate the nervous system. And again, just finding the magic in nature, finding the magic in the mundane, and finding the extraordinary in the ordinary. I hope this helps. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful day.